It is March 1st of 2026, and I'm going to say some more ridiculous things to you that you will have a challenging time believing, as I did. But I have to because I'm watching your life and looking at the world and knowing that I'm just doing myself in, which I've been doing for so many years. We each come into the world to accomplish something, to do something, and it's within us. But at times, that can be challenging when you develop in a different way that's not seen as credible or you don't believe it yourself. And that's what I've been doing. So I'm going to break the curse today because I also wrote something earlier that said, yes, you could liberate yourself today. But see, I wrote that last year. I received it last year from Wilhelm. I've always said that I was not like some of the other people, the other channelers that you might have seen or listened to or all. It was something different. But because we're different, I was not accepting myself. And then I also believed everyone else. Everyone was telling me I'm out of my mind. This doesn't make any sense. You could not have possibly done this. Because I will say things like, I downloaded the order of the universe. I know about your life. I have all of this information. And that just seemed ridiculous. And I was never going to do live channeling until 2021 when I heard very clearly from Wilhelm, no, you have to, because your world's going to move through some changes, and there are going to be so many people in your world who have forgotten who they are. And we gave you that information. And I said, that's not possible. And so I kept putting it away. And then others would tell me, that doesn't make any sense, Roger. You couldn't possibly have done that. And so I looked at the world and I looked at tomorrow, meaning this is the order that I know that I've downloaded, and I have to stop being concerned with who believes it, because just the other day, the last several days, I'm told, no, you're just making this up. You couldn't have possibly have done this, that I knew all the different world events that would be happening. See, because when I was told I had to start channeling in 2021, they said, yeah, you're going to see the United States moving through this change because of Pluto. And, you broke away. You didn't want a king before. That's why you created this new world that you wanted to have, but you haven't done that yet. And so we've given you the information. Again, that didn't make sense. Even though I'm 75, I've been through every horrible, difficult, challenging thing and illness and all of that, and it's completely reversed. And that was because, yes, I downloaded the order of the universe and I became aligned with it. But the other part I couldn't do was accept myself. And so I kept imposing my self imposed limitations. And the place where I did the most damage was financially, because I wrote about this. I owe people money because I couldn't own this. And this is something that's the most, I developed the most beneficial, expensive thing that anyone could own, and I'm still hiding. So I thought I would change that today for you. This is the message that that came last year on March the 2nd of 2025. You will believe in yourself more today. While we have provided similar messages previously, today you will appreciate what we provided 5 years ago. Your life holds meaning and purpose that can shift your life and your world. You are that special. March 2nd, 2020. All limitations you experience are self-created. We must say it is taking Roger a while to interpret this message. He is attempting to find all the right words to give you. He cares far more about how you might receive this information and does not want to subject you to the yelling we do at him. You each have developed a belief in limitation. We are using the word in its broadest sense, for it permeates your physical life experience. But we must also say that it is also purposeful and a necessary part of evolution. From our first paragraph, you would think that Roger would have recognized and accepted what he has on the earth to do, but he, like many of you, did not. You believe others will do whatever is before you to do better than you, or it has already been done. That sentence was the reason most of you accepted limitations. We will give you the story, as there is still much more to come, but start here. Roger has spoken of the program he has been creating for years. Last night, we had him sit for more than an hour listening to multimillionaires convincing others to buy their programs. This sounded quite similar to what we gave Roger for his program and the information we have given him and you for decades. Those leaders were trying to convince others because none of them believed that they could be the ones to succeed. You are the one. That's why I'm changing. I again, I, I have to um, start owning this value, this worth, because it could change everything. It could change your life and it could change our world. That I do know. I published something today and you can see it. The interpretation of the cosmic contract that we all have, that's what I received. And so now I'm going to send this to everyone that I know so that I can finally liberate myself, because I want you to do the same thing. You can check all the information and I'll see you soon.